All I was a
G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to a sort of intro video to my FIFA 16 Real Madrid Career Mode series. In this video, we are going to be talking about the potential transfers that we will be making at the beginning of the series. Now, before we start, I would just like to say, personally, I don't think the squad needs too many upgrades, needs too many transfers, so really, I'm only going to be going in for amazing talents that I think could just overall strengthen the squad. But if you are keen for the series to begin with early access, make sure that you smash that like button. Also subscribe down below if this is your first video that you are seeing of mine. But anyways, without further ado, we will jump into the transfer targets, and we're going to start off here with a position which definitely needs strengthening. It is the goalkeeper position. So of course, we all know about the shambles that happened in the most recent summer transfer window with Real Madrid. David De Gea stuffing up at the last second, Man United and Real Madrid not able to get the paperwork sorted out, some crap like that. And David De Gea actually just signed a new 4-year contract extension with Manchester United, but that does not matter. Our first transfer target is going to be David De Gea. He is the one and only goalkeeper that I want to go in for. Honestly, can't think of any other realistic transfer options in the goalkeeper position besides David De Gea. Of course, I would actually rather have Casillas in goals, mainly because he has been a childhood hero of mine, one of my favourite goalkeepers of all time, probably second to good old Mark Schwarzer, the former Fulham and Australian keeper, but Casillas is gone, so we have to look forward. And honestly, I know that Keylor Navas and Casillas are very good goalkeepers, but I want to have one of the world's best goalkeepers, and I feel like David De Gea will meet that criteria. The second position that I feel like we need to upgrade is the centre-back position. Now, I feel like having Sergio Ramos on one side of the defence and having Pepe on the other side is like driving a Ferrari but then towing a carriage behind it. It just does not look good, and I feel like if we can get a world-class centre-back, then we'll be able to have a brick wall of a defense. Imagine that, having Marcelo on the left, Danilo or Carvajal or Arbeloa on the right, and then having someone like Ramos, and then one of the 4 class centre-backs I'm about to list. So make sure that you do suggest some other centre-back options, any transfer options that you think of. But the first centre-back that we are going to be mentioning is the Bayern Munich centre-back Jerome Boateng. Then we're going to have another German on the short list. It is going to be Borussia Dortmund's Mats Hummels. And finally, the PSG Brazilian centre-back, the Brazilian captain, the Brazilian captain, Thiago Silva. So I feel like any of these centre-back options would be world-class. Not quite sure how realistic any of them are, but if none of the centre-backs work out, then I'm well prepared to play Rafael Varane in the centre-back position. But if you think of any more centre-back potential transfers, the comment section is down below. Use it, that's what it's there for. For the midfield, I feel like the Real Madrid midfield is amazing, it is perfect, does not need any strengthening, but you know what? I'm going to go in for the lols. One of my favourite players at the moment, who we're going to go in for, is Juventus's Paul Pogba. Now, I know he is so strongly linked with Barcelona, but you know what? If we can snatch him from Barcelona and make him a Real Madrid man, that would be fantastic. And the reason that he is the only midfielder that I'm going to go in for is because that midfield is just stacked already. Luka Modric, freaking Toni Kroos, James Rodriguez, Gareth Bale, Kovacic. Kovacic is one of the guys that I was actually going to have on this shortlist, but then he surprisingly signed for Real Madrid, so I'm happy that the Croatian is already at the team. But as always, if you have any more centre mid or midfield transfer suggestions, leave them down below. And finally, the striker position. Now, I'm in two minds with the striker position because I am a huge fan of Karim Benzema's, but I feel like we could potentially get another world-class striker up front with him to link up and play 4-4-2 potentially. Right now, this is only a slight thought in my mind, but I'm going to suggest 3 transfers that could happen and who we could bring in. So realistically, the most likely striker that we are going to go in for is Manchester City's Sergio Aguero. Aguero has been so strongly linked with Real Madrid for so long now. I feel like we could bring him in, and that would be a 6-6 transfer. Another striker that we are going to look for, one that a lot of you guys will probably get angry at me for, but it is semi-realistic. It is going to be Lacazette from Olympique Lyon. Now, we all know how much of a career mode beast he was last year in FIFA 15, but I'm trying to keep it realistic. He's been shopped around a lot of clubs, a lot of world-class clubs want to sign Lacazette. And you know what? I feel like, why can't we come and join the fight, join the race for Lacazette's signature? And the final striker that we are going to go in for is a little bit of a controversial one, and it's probably going to be impossible to get him, but he is from our rivals, Barcelona. No, it is not Leo Messi, it is actually Luis Suarez. Now, I am a huge fan of Luis Suarez's, and I feel like if we can manage to get his signature, that would just be fantastic, but I don't know if it's realistic or not. It could be a little bit out there, and it could get us a lot of sticks. So just let me know on Luis Suarez. Not 100% sure if we are going to go in for him. But lads, those are all my transfer targets for the Real Madrid Career Mode series in FIFA 16. If you have any more transfer suggestions down below, let me know, because this is the time to let me know. It is currently Monday. Hoping to get this up tonight. Early access does come out Thursday for you UK guys, but Friday early morning for me. I'm actually getting up at about 3 AM to download the beta. Why do I keep saying beta? The early access. So make sure that you get them in, because I'm not going to be checking YouTube the morning of. I am just going to be jumping in there, getting some content out for you guys, and going absolutely ham. I'm going absolutely in, lads, on day 1. 4 uploads on day 1, day 2, and hopefully day 3. But anyways, lads, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button if you did. Subscribe down below if you are new to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links, as always, will be in the description. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It's been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.